Mrs. Min, will we get food today or not? From how long we should wait for the breakfast? How much more time will it take to make a simple breakfast for 6 people? Mr. Min, he will bring the breakfast soon. It's only 2 minutes since we came here. Mrs. Min, 2 minutes are lots of time. My every second is very, very precious. I can't wait more. And don't you dare to take his side. Mr. Min, I'm not taking his side. I'm saying just wait for 5 minutes. He must be preparing the food. Mrs. Min, what else does he do whole day? Can't he prepare breakfast for us on time? Hannah stood up. Mom, I can't wait more. I have to go. I have an appointment. Mrs. Min, but you haven't eaten your breakfast yet. Hannah, this appointment is very, very important for me. I can't wait more. Left. Minho, honey, I'm also coming. Hannah, I'm outside. Come fast. Left. Minho, Mom, what's this? Can't my wife get food on time? You also know this very well that she can't eat outside food. Now she will eat at night when she will return back. Mrs. Min, I know, son. I'm really, really sorry for that. Minho, what will I do with your sorry? Jimin came there with Mr. and Mrs. Min's breakfast. Mom, Dad, your breakfast. Looked at Minho. Minho, you are also here? Just give me a few minutes. I will prepare your breakfast fast. Minho, keep your breakfast with yourself. I don't need. Angrily left. Jimin, Minho. Mrs. Min grabbed Jimin's arm and turned him to herself. Now you are happy. My son and daughter-in-law left without having their breakfast. Jimin, but Mom, I didn't know Hannah and Minho will go this early. Mrs. Min, stop making excuses. Jimin, Mom, I'm not making any excuses. Seriously, I didn't know about this. Otherwise, I will prepare their food too. Mrs. Min, stop your acting. Yoongi isn't here. You don't need to pretend good. Accept your fault. Jimin, Mom, first, I'm not acting. There isn't my fault. They should have told me last night if they had to go early. Mrs. Min, stop talking back. I know you did purposely. Jimin, why would I do that? Mrs. Min, you know this very well that Hannah doesn't eat outside food. That's why you didn't prepare food for her. You wanted to keep her hungry. And if Hannah won't eat, then Minho also won't eat. You just want to keep my son and daughter-in-law hungry. That's why you planned this conspiracy. Jimin, conspiracy? Mom, now you are exaggerating this matter. I genuinely didn't know about this. Mom, I'm exaggerating or you? Mrs. Min, Mr. Min, Hannah and Minho already left now. Nothing can happen. Have your breakfast before it gets cold. Mrs. Min, you only think about food. Here your son left hungry and you are thinking about food. Mr. Min, while eating, if he left without eating, then what's my fault? Why would I leave my food for him? Mrs. Min, talking to you is useless. You just eat food. Mr. Min, I'm doing that. You don't need to remind me. Jungi came there. Good morning, Mom. Good morning, Dad. Sat on his chair. Now, why are you getting mad? Mrs. Min, it's all happened because of your useless husband. Jungi looked at Jimin. Now, what did you do? Jimin stayed silent. Mrs. Min, he won't tell you anything. Now he has to do acting good in front of you. Because of him, today Hannah and Minho left without having their breakfast, said by grinding her teeth. Jungi looked at Jimin. Why? Mr. Min, because of his laziness and jealousy, he doesn't want to make food for them. Jimin, no, it's not like that. They didn't inform me that they will go early today. Usually they go till 10 a.m. so I didn't make their breakfast. I always make their breakfast, so why would I do this? Mom is excusing me for wrong things. Mrs. Min, see, you heard him. how he cut off my words and started blaming me that I accused him for wrong things in front of you. If he said this much, then behind your back, do you think he listened to us? He always talks back with me. Why are you silent now? Won't you say anything to your husband? Jimin shook his head vigorously. Mom is lying. I never talked back. I only answered her. I didn't even cut off her words. I said after she finished. Mrs. Min, so now I am liar. Jungi, see, he made your mom liar. I don't know what else I will have to hear, and that too in front of you. Jimin shook his head vigorously. No, I didn't mean that. Jungi, shut up. Prepare food for Hana and give it to her agency. I will tell driver to take you there. Mom, now eat your breakfast. Minhu will eat in company. Mrs. Min. Victory smiled and looked at Jimin. Now, why are you standing here? Can't you see Jungi is here? Go and bring his breakfast. Jimin looked down. I didn't prepare anything for him. Mrs. Min, what anonymity have you with my family? You didn't prepare anything for Jungi too. He's your husband. At least takes care of him. Jungi, Mom, it's not his fault. I came late yesterday. He already slept by then. So I couldn't inform him that I will go early. Jimin, bring coffee for me. I will eat something in my office. Mrs. Min, now why are you standing here? Can't you listen what Jungi said? Will you prepare coffee for him or you can't do this too? Jimin, sorry, ran to kitchen. Mr. Min, Jungi, come home early today. We have to go in family function. Jungi, Dad, you know I don't like to attend family function at all. Mr. Min, but it's an important function. Jungi, then bring Jimin with yourself. Mrs. Min, but Jungi, Mom, please, I have so much work rather than attending your useless functions. Time skipped after some times. Jungi left to his work and Mr. and Mrs. Min went to their room. Jimin finished all the house chores and now he is preparing food for Hana and Jungi. Baby Cookie was sitting on kitchen slab while holding a plate of food and trying to feed Jimin, who was busy in working. Jimin, Cookie, what are you doing, baby? Stop walking on kitchen slab. You will hurt yourself. Cookie is walking because Minnie is walking. Jimin, Minnie is walking because Minnie has lots of work to do. Cookie is also walking for Cookie's work. Jimin, what work has Cookie to do? Cookie has very important work to feed Minnie his food. Everyone had their breakfast and went to their work. Nobody thinks about Minnie. Minnie is doing all the work by empty tummy, but nobody cares about it. But Cookie can't ignore this. Cookie loves Minnie na. Cookie will feed Minnie his food. Jimin smiled. Cookie, I'm not hungry. I will eat after some times, okay? Now let me prepare food for Hana and Jungi. Minnie, don't say devil's wife. I'm Lucifer's name. Jimin, shh, don't shout. If anyone listen to you, then your tasty food will gone. Cookie isn't scared from anyone. Nobody can snatch Cookie's tasty food. Cookie has Minnie. Minnie will never let the Cookie stay hungry. Jimin, that's true. Minnie will always prepare tasty food for Cookie. She makes Cookie will also never let Minnie stay hungry. Now she Jimin looked at him. You won't listen to me, right? Never. Cookie started feeding Jimin his food and Jimin was preparing the food. Arthur's point of view, Mr. and Mrs. Min have two sons, Yoongi and Minho. Yoongi is a mafia and Minho is handling Mr. Min's company. He married to Hana, who is supermodel, and Mrs. Min's friend's daughter. She already found a girl for Yoongi and wanted to marry her with Yoongi, but Yoongi married to Jimin. It was an unwanted marriage. It been 6 months since Jimin was living with Min family. Min family didn't like Jimin. They took the advantage of Jimin's caring and soft nature. They turned him into their. Jimin didn't say anything to Yoongi. First, he was scared from Yoongi's cold aura, and secondly, he didn't want it to create any drama. But they all think he can't do anything. Cookie is their maid's son who died in an accident. After that, Cookie is living with them. Cookie is only 5 years old and only who loved and cared for Jimin. He always stayed with him and took care of him. He didn't go to school. Jimin taught him at home. Time skipped at venue. Mr. and Mrs. Min came to venue with Minho and Hana. Jimin came with Cookie by another car. They didn't like to go with Jimin anywhere. They didn't think Jimin as their standard. Jimin never cared by anyone's words and thinking. He always in himself and Cookie. Cookie was dancing with other kids and Jimin was adoring him with full of love and smiling. Woman 1. Mrs. Min, you again came alone? Mrs. Min, Nana, I came here by my whole family. Wait, let me introduce them. Called Minho and Hana. Meet my younger son Minho and her wife Hana. Minho, hello aunt. Hana, hello aunt. Woman, hello. Mrs. Min, your daughter-in-law is very pretty, just like a doll. Mrs. Min, not only pretty, she is very talented too. Woman 1, you are very lucky, Mrs. Min. First, you have two sons, Yoongi and Minho, who never deny your any words, and now you got this much beautiful and talented daughter-in-law too. Woman 2, Mrs. Min, where is Yoongi? Has he married yet or is still busy in his work? Mrs. Min, he is still busy. You know na, he doesn't like any party and gathering. He is little shy. Woman 2, Mrs. Min, who is that boy who is feeding that baby? I saw they came with you. Woman 1, is he Yoongi's son? Mrs. Min, oh no, he is our maid's son. She died in accidents, so he is living with us. Woman 2, wow Mrs. Min, you have such a big heart. You are raising your maid's son. Otherwise nowadays, who thinks about this much? Mrs. Min, we have to do good things. Woman 1, you didn't tell us who is that boy. Mrs. Min, he is Jimin, Yoongi's husband. Woman 1, Yoongi's husband? Mrs. Min, wait, let me meet you. Jimin came there. Yes, mom, do you need anything? Should I bring something for you to eat? Mrs. Min, no, meet her. She is our far relative. Jimin, put 90 degree. Hello aunt, nice to meet you. Said with sweet smile. Woman, hello Jimin. Mrs. Min, your son-in-law is very beautiful and caring too. You searched a perfect partner for Yoongi. Mrs. Min, by making faces, I didn't search him. My son deserves 1,000 times better life partner than him. We have to bear him for lifelong. He isn't good. He only pretends to good. I searched a very good girl for my Yoongi. But in his fate, he was written he didn't deserve to become a servant, but see irony, he became our son-in-law. Woman 2, really? But by his looks and clothes, he looks from high-class family. Mrs. Min, high class family, by wearing costly clothes, anyone can look good. Woman 1, it's okay, Mrs. Min, who can change the fate, but he's looking good. Yoongi will get good children. Mrs. Min, I will get grandchildren when Yoongi will sleep with him. He doesn't want to see Jimin's face. He is just a burden for Yoongi. He only bears him. My poor son, I'm feeling pity on him. Don't know what will happen to him. His future is so dark. Mrs. Min would continuously talking ill about Jimin. If Jimin wants, then he can reply her, but he didn't say anything to her because he doesn't wanna insult her. Cookie was fuming in anger, but he stopped Cookie too. You know, when you are too good and always think about others, then you are treated like a doormat. Anyone can insult you because they knew you can't say anything to them. Exactly that happened with Jimin. Time skipped at midnight. Yoongi was sleeping in his room. Mrs. Min's words were roaming in Jimin's ear and disturbing him. He couldn't think anything. He came to Yoongi's room and knocked the door. When he didn't get any response, then he opened the door and saw Yoongi was sleeping. He came to him and hugged him tightly and placed his head on his chest and started complaining about Mrs. Min. Jimin, Yoongi, I know our marriage was unwanted. Both of us didn't want this, but I never hate you. I always try to give your family all the respect, love, and care. I never say anything to them. They said so many things to me, but I never took them on my heart. I thought they are just angry because you suddenly married to me. I know I'm not according to your standard. I can't be become like you want. But today I hurt so much. Your mom insulted me in front of everyone. She said I can't deserve to become your servant, but irony is I became your husband. Am I really that bad? Am I a burden on you whom you are just bearing? I never tried to pretend anything, but she said that I am only pretending to good. I'm not good and real. Are you also thinking like this? She said I can't give you a child because there is no relationship between us. You didn't like to see my face. Is that true? You hate me this much? I It was between us now. Then why she said this to everyone? If she has any problem with me, then she should say this to me. Why did she make fun of our relationship? If you also think me as a burden, then tell me. I will go far away from your life and never come back. Jimin was complaining while crying on Yoongi's chest. It was the first time when he took out his heart in front of him in the 6 months. He never said a single word to no matter how much pain he bore. But today the pain was getting unbearable for him. That's why he poured it in front of Yoongi. He knew he will never get courage to say this in front of Yoongi when he is weak. While crying, he slept on Yoongi's chest. He thought Yoongi was sleeping, but Yoongi was only acting to sleep to hear Jimin's thoughts, which he hid from everyone. He hugged him tightly and wiped his tears and kissed on his forehead. He picked him in his arms and dropped him in room where Cookie was sleeping. Time skipped at next day. Yoongi brought Cookie with himself at park. It was an early morning. Yoongi wanted to know what exactly happened at the party, and he knew only Cookie can told him the truth. Cook angrily sputtered, "You Lucifer, leave Cookie. How dare you to kidnap Cookie and bring here? Cookie, shut up. Cookie doesn't wanna talk with you. Can't you listen at once?" Yunki, Lucifer, what's this? Cook, Lucifer means super devil. How dumb Lucifer are you? Yunki, I want some information and only you can give me that. Cook, Cookie doesn't give you anything. Leave Cookie's hand. Cookie will go. Yunki, I will give you something in return. Cook, what will Lucifer give Cookie? Yunki, I will give you went somewhere and quickly return back. This is for you. Cook, what? Corn? Yunki, this time I got only this. I promise I will give you more food. Cook took the corn and started eating it. Utti, Ash, but remember, Cookie will answer until Cookie will eat this corn. Yunki, thank you. I want to know what happened yesterday at party. Cook, Demon was saying ill about Minnie. Yunki, Demon. Cook, while eating corn, Lucifer's mom told him everything. Lucifer and your whole family is a monster. When Cookie will become big, Cookie will marry Minnie and buy a beautiful house and live there. There no one will hurt Minnie. Yunki looked at him. You will marry my husband. Cook, you are only Lucifer and not Minnie's husband. If you cared about Minnie, then you fight with Demon, but you never say anything to her. Lucifer doesn't deserve Minnie, only Cookie deserves Minnie. Yunki came to home with Cookie and directly went to his room and came back with a bag and shouts. Yunki, Jimin. Jimin came there. Do you need anything? Yunki held his hand. You started walking towards the door. Mrs. Min, Yunki, are you going somewhere? Yunki, but not alone. Jimin is going with me. Mrs. Min, where are you taking him? Yunki, his new home. Mrs. Min, new home? Oh, you mean shelter house. You think God throw this garbage to his real place. Yunki, you're right, Mom. I'm taking his real place. I took 6 months to realize his real worth, but his real place isn't a shelter house. His real place is Yunmin Mansion. Mrs. Min, Yunmin Mansion? Yunki, yes, Yunmin Mansion. I brought a mansion for ourselves. From now onwards, we will live there. Mrs. Min, you can't leave us alone, Yunki. We are your parents. Yunki shouts, and this boy is my husband, whom you insulted in front of everyone. You didn't even think about me before insulting him. Now my name is attached with him. How dare you to call him a burden? Yes, it was an unwanted marriage, but I never think him as a burden. If I want to get rid away from him, then I did that a long ago. I hadn't waited. I'm a mafia. I brought him here because I thought he will be safe here with my family, but I didn't know my family is this much cheap. Who gave you the right to question about our marriage life? It's our life. I never give anyone right to question about it, and you made fun of our marriage in front of everyone. That's enough. I can't take my husband's more insult. Now we will live separately where no one can hurt him. I am the main culprit who never take any stand for him. That's why you got this much courage to insult him in front of everyone. But it's better to late than never. Yunki said everything whatever he had to say long ago. Mrs. Min tried to stop him, but he didn't listen to her and dragged Jimin towards his car. He saw Cookie was looking at them, so with happy but teary eyes, he went near him and picked him in his arms and left Min Mansion and came to Yunmin Mansion. Yunki, why didn't you tell this me before? Jimin, I thought you won't believe me. I was scared from you. Yunki, I'm sorry. Here we will start our married life. It's our own house. Cook came in between Yunmin. Leave Minnie, you Lucifer. Minnie is only mine. Yunki covered his eyes. He's my husband. Pulled Jimin closer to himself by his waist and kissed him. Cook shouts, Lucifer! Yes, family is important and we should try to adjust, but sometimes it's good to cut off from toxic family for mental peace. It's better to live separately rather than becoming the eyesore in others' eyes. It will be good for everyone. The end. Author's note. That's it for today. I hope you all like it. It was the requested story for one shot. I hope I didn't disappoint you. Happy Basant Panchami to everyone. Yes, family is very important, but sometimes it's good to cut off from toxic family. If you marry with someone, no matter by which circumstances you married, you have to take care of your life partner. His or her safety and security should be your prime responsibility. Marriage doesn't mean a slavery. There is no one upper and lower. Both the partners are equal. Without giving each other equal respect and care, it can't worth it. I hope you all enjoyed it. We will meet soon with new story. Till then, take care of yourself. Love you all. If you like this story, then please do like, subscribe, share and comment. I assure you that you will never gonna regret on your decision. Thanks for watching.